Yo, what's up everybody, it's your boy here, Abdul from Tech 112. On this video guys of today, I gotta talk about something amazing, and this is all about Android Notch. If you didn't hear about Android Notch, well, you should all be heard of Android Notch. Okay. Actually on this really kind of stuff is that Android Notch is just the same as the iPhone XS notch or iPhone XS notch, aka the bezel of the upper front. Yeah, if you have a device like a smartphone, and yeah, there's a little bit of uppercut just like these pictures here as you can see them. Actually, this is the real thing upon notch, and it's not such a big deal, but for the Android it's a big deal because if you didn't heard about it and you just want to test it, I can tell you go and test it first and see how notch it is. And the real thing about notch is just that it displays a little bit quite different, and it's just like you don't have the real notch on it, but you're testing on it like the Android P, which is a preview. Well, it's an Android 9.0, which is a preview of it, and it has a little bit of things which are inside the developers option. But the real thing about this kind of stuff is very great. Not only that it has a notch on it, but it's just like the way Marquez just said, MKBHD just said, the ecosystem.
The ecosystem. The ecosystem.
But I'm not saying that Android and Apple just have the ecosystem, but what I mean is that it's the ecosystem whereby iOS just starts up with something, then Android comes up with something. As you can see guys, the Android P, the last video which I just did, not the last but the second last video which I did, is an Android P. If you didn't check it out, I'll just leave a card here so you can go check it out. Well, the Android P right now just comes up with a rounded kind of stuff, and this is like the Symbian belly. I'm not saying that it's a bad Android, it's a good Android, but the features on it just like Nokia Symbian belly. Back in the days, Nokia had that kind of stuff. So I think Android just, I don't know, but the way the developers kept it. Okay, so let us get back to the topic whereby Android notch and iPhone notch. Well, the notch is real thing, but I think for the Android, it's just for the preview for the developers. Not only preview, but for the developers who are coding Android. Like me, I code mobile apps, and if you didn't download my mobile app, you can just download it. I'll leave a link down below so you can go get it. And another kind of stuff, it will be helping us developers, and if you're watching it, you're a developer, it will be helping you. So as whenever you just code your app, it just tests the splits. But I've never coded an app for notch and all that. Yeah, I've just never done it. Okay, I think it's just there to share with you guys the notch. It's on the developers option to share with you guys how the iPhone's notch. That's my perspective. Don't judge all of it and say, Abdul is saying that all the notches are just like on the iPhone taken out, put it on the Android, boom. No, it's just an example of how the notch looks like. That's my own perspective. Now this is the Android notch. It's such a big deal right now. It's quite different than the bezels. As we can see nowadays, smartphones have become bezel-less, and this is not such a big deal. It's something which many companies, they are making smartphone become more high-end on terms of display. The LCD is such a big deal whereby everybody wants it to be fully on the phone, and smartphone to be very amazing on terms of display. And another kind of stuff which I really appreciate that is just that it's great, very great, and I just love it because you have a full display. But the main problem is, are we safe enough on our displays? Because if the display is high end, that means whenever you fell off the phone down, actually your phone will be damaging it. Because even if it has a glass protector, you have a cover, but the edges, if one corner of rounded edges just hit down, the display just boom, just splits out of the phone. Yeah, that's what's up. So that's from my perspective. Just don't say that Abdul said it and he means it. No, that's from my perspective. So thank you guys for watching. If you find this video very quite interesting, let me know in the comments down below what's your thoughts. And if you didn't subscribe on my YouTube channel, make sure that you just subscribe, hit the notification so as whenever I just upload a video, you'll never miss it. And another kind of stuff, you guys, I have to talk about this. It's upon me. I have two YouTube channels right now. I have the tech one, I have the vlog one. I've never vlogged that much. It's like I came up with 5 vlogs, and I thought it's amazing to share with people around whatever I'm around the place where I'm staying. The only place where I'm staying around Tanzania, Arusha. I'm trying my best to explore more, but my schedule, man, is tied up. So my schedule is very tied up, and I hope you guys will meet with different people. I'm really looking forward to meet with Fahad Fuad. He's doing a great job taking photography. I'm looking forward to my friends who are capturing the world with a great moment. I'm really looking forward to get those kind of people who are doing it. I'm not that much perfect on videography, but still I'm learning on the process. So that's what's up, and thank you guys for watching. If you find this video very interesting, just remember the first thing what I said. Just